So today for me is a very interesting visit because we have strengthened our partnership as a Deen Channel with StarTimes Media and StarSat in South Africa, and we want to know exactly what's happening in the warehouses. We found something crucial happening, and that is that our offices are flooded with calls with people shifting from many other networks to StarSat because they can find the Deen Channel on StarSat. So all our viewers are migrating over one after the other, and I wanted to find out for myself, how is the warehouse, Linda, coping with that demand?
We're quite busy at the moment. We have, like you say, quite a high demand, so you'll see the vehicles are being packed the whole time. The guys all hands on deck.
Yes.
So I would like to take you through
let's
the
have a look.
warehouse.
And I know the one thing that's crucial is that there's been around the country we have these warehouses where decoders are being processed and clients are being processed. But amazing for me is the fact that they're coming on board one after the other one. Let's have a look what's going on here. So I think do we kind of start on this side and have a look what's going on?
Let me introduce you to the Cape Town team.
Alistair.
This is Alistair. He's our logistics and warehouse coordinator.
So what is it that Alistair does exactly?
Well, the warehouse is
just to tell you guys
baby.
watching, what we're doing is we're taking you through the process as you become, as you contact one of our call centers or the channel, and you tell us you want to become a subscriber. Here's the process that you go through. You're joining thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people, where we process you so that you become, or rather you change your view.
Yes.
Okay,
So let's come and change your
Alistair.
view. Okay.
Once an order comes in, we gotta get the decoders ready, prepared to leave the warehouse. And that's a twofold process. One is physically moving the decoders, but the second one is to register it on the system. Yeah, so what we do is we gotta get it into the internal system to register so that when the customer receives the box, they register it against the customer's name. And it's a very simple process. We use barcodes to identify the different boxes.
And so this goes now to one of the stores or something like that?
Yes, this is, for example, for one of the retailers. So every box gets scanned. A box has, for example, 10 decoders in, and Alistair scans it. The team, there's a smart card component that needs to also be scanned and put on our system. And then there's, of course, the retailer that needs to accept it. So the team is going to take you through the process.
Yeah, and I see Sherwin on that side is just, they call that managing. Just watching what's kind of going on. So once you're done at Alistair's stage, things get then loaded in the buckies on that side, and they're then off to the store.
Yes, so the first process is the physical stock preparation, and then the second process is basically put it on the systems, processing it, and making sure that the reception of it will be a smooth process.
I noticed you have some screens there. I don't know if perhaps if you guys want to just say, what exactly do you do on this side?
Now this is another part of the process. I would like to introduce you to Samuel. He's our internal installer. So we've got internal installer teams, and we've got a total base of external installer teams that works in different areas.
And this is national?
This is national. So
and then obviously with StarTimes again, that's around the continent.
Yeah. So internationally we've got the same business model. So we've got this external teams that works in specific areas, and they service our customers. In terms of with Samuel's role, there's also things like quality assurance, making sure that decoders are downloaded before leaving the warehouse. So before it goes to Alistair, Alistair receives it from our warehouse in Johannesburg. It comes from Beijing. He then, after he scanned it, makes sure that it gets downloaded, and that's where Samuel comes in. Samuel, take us to your test station.
This is very interesting. I see the Deen Channel is actually playing on the one there on the side.
That's an active decoder. So when we talk about an active decoder, that means it's activated on the system. So these decoders that you see on the 5 TV screens, they are only on the guide channel. Now,
Okay.
this is only when the decoder is still inactive, but it has downloaded successfully.
So here we see a process of activations going on.
Yes.
So this means is you as a client, if I got this right, you went through the call center, that's where your decoder went through the process, and this is where you actually get activated and you get to see the picture.
No.
Oh, do I
Stop.
not have it?
You're a little bit quick for us.
Okay.
So here is where we test that your
Oh, so
software
the
works
testing is going
100%.
on here.
This is a testing station.
And-
So
and that's-
it
maybe if I
it's
can
not
go-
activated yet. It only gets activated once the customer buys it and
Yes.
we install it.
Okay.
And then we activate it against the customer's name.
Okay, I see. That's interesting because the one thing I like about this is the fact that, and it's something that we've been getting as feedback, and we've been on various networks as in our time. We've been with the StarSat group when, at the time that you were Top TV and then taken over by Star Times. What we found was that we never ever had the issue of quality with the StarSat group. We never had people complaining. And what we found phenomenal is that for these packages of 99 Rand at the moment, we find that there's a quality in that. So people have been contacting us saying that they believe that nothing in life is actually free. And what actually happens here is that you rather pay 99 Rand, get the Deen Channel, and approximately 40 or 50 other channels. And that's why we see a big migration of our viewers following us to StarSat. And what we wanted to make sure about was that our viewers, like you say, quality assurance, everything is properly checked and audited for your purpose, so that when you turn on and you got your signal, things are 100%.
Yes.
And therefore we want to show you what happens behind the scenes. It's not one or two people sitting there, it's a group of people around the country doing what they do to make sure that you have excellent viewing pleasure.
So now the decoder is downloaded. Samuel and the rest of the team has made sure it gets packed. Samuel packs it back in the box with a smart card. It gets put back into the bigger box and it gets loaded on the vehicles. So then we go
I
back
see
to
you've
our
got some
team.
of your installer trucks here.
Yeah.
Or van that goes out.
Yeah.
I noticed you said something about free home delivery. What's this about?
Yes. For example, when there is any issues that might arise, we can send a decoder to a customer's home, and we deliver at their home.
Okay, so all of that happens. So
We
this-
courier the boxes from Johannesburg directly.
Okay, so that makes it easy for a customer. So even at the Deen Channel office right now, we don't need you to come into the Deen Channel office. We don't need you. What we really want is simply send us your number or your email address. We'll contact you. We'll make the arrangements where an installer can come out with the decoder, pay the installer, and we're going to give you that free dish and the free installation. For the most you're going to pay is $3.99. There are some specials at the moment, but the
Yes.
most you're going to pay is $3.99. So one of the crucial things that we found was that people wanted to watch what they wanted to watch, when they wanted to watch that. And so there's a level of on-demand video through PVR. Linda, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, that's what
Finally,
we're talking about.
that option's
Yes.
available.
This was specifically designed for South Africa. Our StarTimes headquarters is in Beijing. So what we're looking at is PVR limited functionality. Why I say limited is the PVR device is not internally. It's an external device. Basically, you use your flash drive and you plug it in and you can record your episodes
Onto that flash.
onto that flash drive. The only thing is
But that's amazing.
yeah. Because unfortunately we're at work, we can't always watch our programs. We need to, we never had this. And it's affordable price. We don't ask anything extra a month for that functionality.
So once you got the decoder, you're not going to pay like some of
You're
the
not paying for
networks are
PVR.
charging for PVR.
No.
So the PVR is actually free.
So you
Yes.
provide your own hard drive or flash drive.
Yes.
You record what
So
you
if-
want when you
if
want.
I think that there's many people are using PVR functionality on various of the other networks. So here, if you want to use it free, all you need to do is change your view.
Absolutely.
That's all you need to do. So Shahid, what do you think about this? Because I know that you're a marketing kind of guy and you're abreast of things going on around the world when it comes to technology and stuff. What's your thoughts about this?
Well, firstly, the thing I need to comment on the most is the list of features. I mean, it's unmatched in terms of value for money. The fact that it's also a full HD decoder is a big plus because many of our viewers often have full HD TVs, but they don't have a full HD source of our actual content. So here they will have that option included in the new StarSat decoders. The PVR, it's a deal breaker. I mean,
Correct, yes.
no one has the time to watch everything all the time. You no longer have any excuse to miss anything.
Sure, and you know what the funny thing is that what I'm trying to come to terms with the fact is that let's look at, if we talk about economy, we understand that the economy is under pressure, yet people need to live. You can't wait for the economy to come out of the recess, if it really is in a recess, I'm not sure. But you can't wait for all of that to happen and for us to live the South African dream. But the point is that you can't expect people to wait for all of that to happen to start living their lives. So the best for a company like StarSat and broadcasters like us is to cater to meet people from the point where they can continue living a great life, but not at a very high expense,
No,
because they
that's-
don't have the money. And that's what it does.
That's what it does. In fact, this box is also a digital terrestrial decoder. So, I mean, if you plug in an external aerial, you can pick up,
All the DTT.
yeah, you can pick up DTT.
We didn't even know that. That's
Yeah.
why. So it's like a one-stop
Yeah.
decoder. But what amazes me is the price. That thing's going for $3.99 at the moment at the stores. The
With
base
installation.
That includes installation.
installation and the dish, and then you got 50 odd channels on the basic package for $99.
Yes.
I don't think that there's another network that can offer you that deal at this point.
So actually you're getting 50 TV channels and you're getting 25 audio channels or music channels.
So all in all, you're looking at
Quite a lot of
Just
value
to
for
add,
money
I
for
mean, in
99
terms of
rand.
value, maybe you can tell us, Sean, what's the value of installation and a dish on its own?
You're looking at least between 600 and 700 rand at minimum.
So the fact
That's
that
just for very basic
It's all
installation.
inclusive means that
Yeah. So effectively, that's what StarSat is giving you: is a complete 600 or 700 rand installation, that dish free, installation free, and we're going to look at that now. See a stack of dishes up on that side, and all the components involved there. That's all free, and 99 rand a month. Really, there's nothing you can buy for 99 rand a month today. You know?
This is quite important because for me, having a child, when I get home and I want to cook and quickly get everything ready for the next day, the thing that I do is I put my child in front of the TV. I know it's not always the right thing to do, but that's what we all do. So she
The
enjoys
digital Ritalin.
Yeah, the digital Ritalin.
Yeah.
So she enjoys the programs. We've got great kids programs, and obviously for Deen Channel, we've got so much subscribers on Deen Channel, and this is the thing is we would like to make sure that all those subscribers that we've got, that we get them converted
Yes.
and make sure that they get service.
Here's the funny thing, talking about the conversions. I was totally shocked as some of our partnerships ended, and then some of the partnerships got stronger through this. I was concerned about our viewers that were sitting everywhere else. I didn't realize that there was going to be an exodus and a move to StarSat. And what I want to take this opportunity at the same time of thanking those viewers for that loyalty. And I said that, I don't know how many times I said that on social media last night, that I didn't realize the brand loyalty was actually there. And so, but with the shift, I can guarantee them one thing, and that is our famous brand ambassador, viewer Elsa Norki in Pretoria, she will tell you that she moved over, and she said last night that she would rather pay that 99 rand, and she picks up all of this, and she just didn't realize the limitations of everything else she was doing prior to that. We want to advise people not to drop your other decoders in the water. We found that people have sent us pictures with them dropping decoders in the water. I don't know if it's an ice bucket type of challenge, but you can decide whatever you want to call it. But you don't need to do that. You can simply just, if you want the Deen Channel, this is where to find us on satellite. We have other platforms for you around the globe. And in Star Times, we notice we're getting a good influx of inquiries from around the continent. I know that John also said that he's going to be increasing our footprint onto DTT platforms in Africa to another 5 million people. We're holding on for that. So there's only developments at the Deen Channel, at Star Times and StarSat, and we want everyone to shift with us. We're going to leave you guys for a moment to continue what you do best, and that's nothing. And we're going to go there to
we learn from the best.
what we want to show you is something important. I thought Linda was giving us, I thought these were paper plates that she was going to give us lunch. But then I realized it's not happening. These are all dishes. Now look at all of that. There's stacks of dishes waiting to go out. Hopefully in the next couple of days. People are busy installing. But what I found amazing is that you get one of these absolutely free. And there it is, branded and all. You get this absolutely free installed to one point and a standard installation. And that's what it looks like just behind us there. You get that installed on top of your house, absolutely free. If you contact us. Linda, people are changing their view, and it's all happening. What's your message? The warehouse is very busy. If you look in the back, things are going in and out. Game stores is involved. OKs. We hear that Pep Stores is coming involved now.
We will be
in the next
launching
couple of days.
soon. Yes.
Tell us if you want to get the Deen Channel on StarSat or any of the other channels, it's fine. What do people need to do right now? Because they're moving over in droves, but there's still people calling us saying, I want the channel, but I don't know what to do. What do we do?
Wonderful. So we've got a few different options. If you are close to a retailer, we've got some decoders in the following
Okay,
retailers.
let's just talk about those retailers.
Okay, so it's OK Furniture,
OK Furnitures,
House and Home,
House and Home,
you've got Macro,
Macro,
and then you've got, one of these days, you've got Pep.
Pep. That's very soon.
Yes.
Right.
And obviously we've got Game that's doing very, very well.
Game stores.
Our Game store. So those are the 5 retailers
Yes.
that you can go and visit at
Yes.
any time.
But those are for people that are in the malls and stuff
Yes,
like that.
yes.
However, we have other options if you
Yes.
don't want to go out.
Oh, there's another option if you are close to a mall, very close, and that is we also have what we call customer experience centers.
Yes.
To know where is your closest customer experience center, you can go onto our website www.starsat.co.za, and you can have a look at where is our different stores, and you can just pop in. They are also situated close to key points. For example, in Cape Town, they are in Mitchell's Plain, Station Plaza, and in Khayelitsha. Also, the City Mall.
That's in the Cape Town.
That's in Cape Town. We've got the 2 of them. That's quite key places. And then we can also please phone the call centre. 011 582 9988. So it's 011 582 9988.
And we got those details
number.
for you now at the
Yes.
bottom of the screen.
And the very important thing is you're on social media and your following is amazing. So we're both on social media and the late nights. So also please feel free, drop your notes, tell us which city you're in, and we will get the right installer. We'll also put the installer details on the screen. We've got dedicated installers in Cape Town and in Durban and in Johannesburg that can help you. So please feel free to do that. And in terms of the process from here, so you've got your decoders in the retailers, in the personal customer experience centers of StarSat, and then you basically phone in, you say this is your details, you get registered on the system. So I'm Mrs. Linda Strauss, this is my cell phone number, this is my address, and the installer go out to your property. He installs your decoder, lovely installation, make sure your decoder is then active.
And at most you pay $3.99. And there's some
that
special
is
for $2.99.
when you purchase the decoder, it's $3.99. And that's the once-off. So the installer doesn't get paid unless he has stock on his vehicle. So installers can also sell directly to the customer, which we also have some of our installers doing that. Very important, you then get activated. So like you saw, we've got our guide channel that will play, and then the installer will activate you there on the spot and make sure that your channel is playing for 48 hours. And then you go and make your payment of 99 Rand or 199.
Yes.
So you can upgrade to the 199 package. We also have the Chinese package, which is standalone for 199. We've got a lovely Indian package.
Yeah. I noticed that for our Durban viewers, that's a big thing. It's the Indian package.
The Indian package.
Yes.
Now in Durban, that's a great hit. Our people love it, and that's a 99 Rand add-on. So what we see a lot is the interest is 99 Rand basic package, and then we add on the 99 rand. So that's a very nice package for 198. And then you also have your French package, that's 7 channels. The French package is specifically, we've got more than 8 million subscribers of Star Times in Africa alone.
I know that the latest stats is pushing us very close to 9 million,
9 million.
in Africa.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you know, if I look at that as a statistic, I must say that 9 million people cannot be doing the wrong thing.
No.
They've changed their view.
Yeah. What is so nice is when you're from Star Times, people just change the attitude as well. Doors open because it's such a strong company to work for, and I think this is great. We're small, we're penetrating the market, but we're so strong already. So StarSat might be still growing in South Africa, but we're so established internationally. And yes, if there's any questions, please feel free to send us on our Facebook or on your Facebook.
And that's something different that we've done. We said Linda gave you the details for the numbers to dial. You can reach us in any way that you feel you want to reach us. It's those numbers. Send us an email. We have all the details in the bottom. And also here on my Facebook, if you want to engage, I'm happy to engage you. I tagged Linda in some of it. Recently we've been talking to people directly. We've been phoning people all day and they've been shifting one after the other. So there is, in any way that you want to chat to us, we're happy to talk about it so that we can help you change your view.
Yes.
And that's what you need to do. It's about changing views. They say that there's only one thing in life that's permanent, and that is change.
Yes.
And that's what people are doing right now. What I found, you know, being the CEO of the Deen Channel, was that when we made these shifts and we increased the partnership, Linda, what we found was that we didn't realize that when people really went into the StarSat package was the fact that they all telling us value for money. Yesterday, Elsa went to the OK store, bought that decoder that was on special for 199 at OK. The same afternoon it was installed. She sent me a photo last time, which she put on Facebook, saying, I'm back on and I've got 50 other channels with the channel. And that's what we want people to get, and that's the value in all of that. So
Yeah, and I want to say thank you to Elsa, because Elsa Norkia, because I saw last night, I think the installation was done the same day.
same day.
So she's very happy with us, and that's the positive feedback I want to hear back from all our subscribers. And I think what I really appreciate, and what the rest of the team appreciate from the Deen Channel, is this has been a smooth process, and we can't keep up. Faizal, you are just, your team, your subscribers are just flooding us, and please don't stop. I'm not complaining. We are very happy.
So this is why we came behind the scenes today. We wanted to show you that we have it in check. Everyone that's commenting, everybody that's asking for a unit, it's time to get Deen Channel. And what happens is, we wanted to show you behind the scenes that everything's in check. The guys have it all in place, the warehouses are here, and this is national. This is not, I've only visited the Cape Town one, but every city you go to, there's a warehouse that is loading things into stores and making the product available for you. So we want to just assure you that everything is in place to make sure that you can continue your viewing experience with us, and we want to thank you as viewers at the same time for continuing your journey with us. And believe me, the journey has only begun. Thank you, Linda, for having us today to check.
Thank you very
I
much.
actually came to check you guys doing work.
Oh no, we're working. Believe
You
me,
are working.
you guys are making a lot of work for us.
I've changed my view on them.
Thank you, Faisal.